It's good to be able to talk to you all again on this, which is Pentecost Sunday. The three most important days in the Christian year are Christmas, Easter, and Pentecost. Christmas, because this is when Jesus came to earth, born as a baby in Bethlehem. Easter, because this is when Jesus died on the cross and rose again from the dead, conquering death. And Pentecost, because this is when Jesus sent the Holy Spirit to give power to his disciples. Pentecost is the birthday of the church. Let's hear the Bible reading from Acts in Thai and then watch the video.
กิจการของอัครทูตบทที่2ข้อ1ถึง21พระวิญญาณเสด็จมาในวันเพนเทคอสต์เมื่อถึงวันเพนเทคอสต์พวกเขาทั้งหมดมารวมอยู่ในที่เดียวกันทันใดนั้นก็มีเสียงจากฟ้าสวรรค์เหมือนเสียงพายุกล้าดังก้องไปทั่วทั้งบ้านที่เขานั่งอยู่พวกเขาเห็นสิ่งที่ดูเหมือนเปลวไฟรูปร่างคล้ายลิ้นกระจายออกและมาอยู่เหนือพวกเขาแต่ละคนทุกคนเปี่ยมด้วยพระวิญญาณบริสุทธิ์และเริ่มพูดภาษาต่างๆตามที่พระวิญญาณทรงโปรดให้พวกเขาสามารถพูดได้ขณะนั้นมีพวกยิวผู้ยำเกรงพระเจ้าจากทุกชาติทั่วใต้ฟ้าสวรรค์มาพักอยู่ที่เยรูซาเล็มเมื่อได้ยินเสียงนี้ฝูงชนก็มาชุมนุมกันด้วยความงุนงงสงสัยเพราะแต่ละคนต่างก็ได้ยินเสียงพวกเขาพูดภาษาของตนพวกเขาจึงถามด้วยความอัศจรรย์ใจยิ่งว่าคนเหล่านี้ที่กำลังพูดอยู่ล้วนเป็นชาวกาลิลีไม่ใช่หรือแล้วเหตุใดเราแต่ละคนจึงได้ยินพวกเขาพูดภาษาท้องถิ่นของเราเขาทั้งหลายล้วนอัศจรรย์ใจและฉงนสนเท่จึงถามกันว่านี่หมายความว่าอย่างไร
After Jesus went back to heaven, his friends and helpers were praying together in a big room. Suddenly, something amazing happened. At first, it sounded as if a huge wind were blowing. Next, flames of fire flickered over every person's head. Then God's Spirit came, and everyone began to speak in different languages. This was the gift from God that Jesus had promised his followers. The day that God's Spirit came to Jesus' followers, there were people from many countries in Jerusalem. These people spoke different languages. When they heard Jesus' friends praying, they went to see what the noise was all about. They found Jesus' friends telling about the great things God had done. But they were all surprised to hear it in their own language. They asked, "What does this mean?" After that day, when the Holy Spirit first came, Jesus' followers began to do many miracles. Telling people about God's love and how Jesus had come to save them.
The disciples were obeying Jesus' command to wait, and they were waiting in Jerusalem. Pentecost was a big Jewish festival, a bit like Songkran or Loy Krathong. Jerusalem would have been full of people celebrating. In Hebrew and Greek, the same word means spirit and breath and wind. So when the mighty wind came, they would know this was coming of the mighty Spirit of God, with fire resting on their heads, And the wind blew and the people were excited that something was happening. The Holy Spirit was coming, God's breath, God's wind in the place where they were meeting. And then suddenly Peter got the courage to go out and preach to the people. And by a miracle, people from all different countries understood them. It is as if some people who only spoke Thai could suddenly speak English and French and Chinese and Korean and Japanese. They all heard them sharing God's love in their own language. So if we ask Jesus to be the Lord of our lives, then we are promised the Holy Spirit to guide us and be with us. It is the promise that God will be with us for all of our lives. That is the message of Pentecost, that the Holy Spirit has come, and that we as Christians are full and filled with God's Spirit. And as we ask, God will continue and will keep filling us with God's Holy Spirit. We will now sing, asking the Holy Spirit to come.